Kody Kody now shares the Today Show stage with Jenna Bush Hager. But not long ago, fans fondly recall Kody hosting alongside Kathie Lee Gifford. Kathie Lee left Today back in 2019, but many fans hope to see her return someday. At the very least, Kody Kody remembers her co-star and the wonderful memories they shared. Read on to get the scoop. Kody Kody recalls Kathie Lee Gifford bearing it all on set. In a new episode of Busy this week, Kody Kody shares what it was like to meet Kathie Lee Gifford for the first time. The women would go on to strike up a remarkable friendship and host their segment on Today for 11 years. But before all that, Kody felt incredibly starstruck when she first met Kathie Lee. "We saw Kathie Lee sitting there. We're like, oh my God, it's Kathie Lee Gifford." So we walked over to her table and we're like, "Look, I know this is crazy and last minute. You don't know us, but would you please come on as a guest host for one day? Just one day only," Kody remembered, describing the situation to Busy Phillips. She goes, "Let me check." So she said she'd come, the Today hostess continued. "That woman showed up, hair extensions, boobs out, ready to play. Kathie Lee was amazing. She dazzled the crowd. She did what she does." The audience fell head over heels for Kathie Lee Gifford, and the rest is history. The Today producers knew they had to have her on their show. When it was over, the bosses came over, and they shook her hand, Kody shared. They said, and from that moment on, Kathie Lee was going to be on the Today Show. Like she changed the face of that part of morning TV. The Today anchors helped influence each other's careers. Kody also admitted that working with Kathie Lee helped shape the trajectory of her own career. "It was always like I was putting a circle in a square," Kody revealed. "I could feel it. It just wasn't right. And when I sat with Kat that very first time, I felt like I was riding a wave. I go, oh my God, this is what it feels like when you're doing something you're supposed to do." Now Kody is developing her friendship with her new co-host, Jenna Bush Hager. While many love the dynamic between the women, many yearn for the old days when Kathie Lee Gifford was co-host. Did you watch Kody Kody and Kathie Lee Gifford's segment on Today? Do you miss seeing the women together? Share your own thoughts and ideas in the comments.